Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Melissa. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this week's new releases. Are they going on the wish list or not? I believe this is number 23. This series is inspired by Samantha March, and she's created a playlist on YouTube for different creators who are also doing the series on her channel. So I will post that link down below if you want to check out all of the other YouTubers who do this series as well. I think it's really fun to watch other people too and see what their thoughts are on the palette, because it's fun to see like our different opinions on things. I always try not to watch anyone from the week I'm about to film before I film it, because I want this video to be my authentic thoughts and not swayed at all by what someone else might think about it, and then watch theirs afterward to see kind of how our thoughts differ on it. Before I get I do want to mention this. So you know I've been talking about getting acrylics. Okay, so check these bad boys out. Not acrylics. You can probably tell because they're a little lopsided. And these are called Impress. This is what it looks like. It comes with 30 of the solid shade and 6 of the design shade. So far, the sizing was a little hard for me. I don't know if I have bigger nail beds or smaller nail beds, but it was hard to find a fit. So I don't know if I'll be able to find a fit with the remaining ones or not, but I did want to let you guys know that I'm trialing those out, so I will let you know what comes of those, but you don't have to mess with nail glue or anything. They are press-ons. The glue is already on the back of the nail. You just press it on. It will be interesting to see what happens when I take a shower though. Are they going to stay on or are they going to flick off? I have the most exciting news for me. It may not be that exciting for you guys. So last week I talked about Lucious Lex Cosmetics. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. And I'll show you, I actually talked about them with 2 different palettes. So I showed this palette, which is the Pretty Girls Squad palette. And then I showed it was a glitter one. This was already in stock. It was the glitter palette. So I showed those 2 things last week, and they are sending me the Pretty Girls Squad palette. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I wish I could have recorded this like the minute I found out. I was seriously crying, so excited. This is my first palette that is being sent to me since I started my channel, and I mean, it is so surreal that a company saw my channel and my video and wants to send me something. That's insane, and I could not be more excited. So that is coming to me the beginning of this week, and there will be a first impression swatches and a first look up towards the end of the week. It launches on the 16th, Friday the 16th, so it'll be up before the 16th, probably Wednesday or Thursday. And then the following week I will have 3 looks, 1 palette up with it, so you can see more of that palette. But I cannot believe it. I cannot seriously believe that. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. I'm sure when I'm doing the video, I will be saying, I can't believe it. So, Lucious Lex Cosmetics, thank you so much. I will be thanking you for a long time, so interrupting this program, editing Mel here to tell you the new giveaway winner. So I'm so glad I realized this during the edit, and I didn't edit the whole thing and realize that I missed this little clip, because that would have been awful. And the lighting is super horrible, but it should go back to normal after this. Anyways, giveaway winner from the fall giveaway event is Cora Menues. I will put her name down below, but I've emailed her, so congratulations to Cora, and thank you everyone who entered and who has subscribed and is watching my videos. I am so grateful for you, and I'm excited because my Thankful For You giveaway is coming up as well. This winner picking has drawn out a bit since I'd never heard back from the other person, but I'm excited to spoil someone with these goodies and excited for my I'm Thankful For You giveaway coming up. All right, back to new releases. The release I want to talk about is AMI Cosmetics. They are the Halloween bundle that I did. I'll link it up here so you can check it out. They are releasing a palette. We don't know what the theme of it is yet, but we do know what the shades look like. So she had a video with all the shades in it, so I just took a quick snapshot so you can see it. They look very pretty. This one is more, because there was the big issue with the last Halloween. I mean, it wasn't a huge issue with the shades. It was that the colors were not true to what the swatches were on her Instagram account. These, however, she actually swatched them, you know, on camera. I think these are going to be more true to the shades, and it actually looks beautiful. There are some purples, blues, and greens in a variety of finishes and tones. And then you've got some yellow, like some lighter yellow pinks and maybe a coral in there. That is so pretty. And I wasn't upset with the formula at all. They were very dusty shadows, but I don't mind that. I prefer a good quality shadow as opposed to a shadow with no kick up. So that may be on the wish list. I'll be very interested to see the cost of that. Because the Halloween collection had 10 shades and it was $27. I think it was $30 and I got it for $27 in the bundle maybe. So, I mean, that's not a bad price. So I'll be interested to see what the pricing is of that. But that is going to drop Cyber Monday, and my guess is there will be some kind of sale for that. There are not a lot of things, but there are some things I'm excited about. So next we have, I mean, obviously, you guys knew I was going to be talking about this week. It is the Tarte Tartiest Pro Remix. 20 new shadows and formulas. I mean, Tarte, where did you come from with some colors in your palettes? My first thought was I should purchase it to reinforce positive behavior of coming out with a palette that is not the exact same palette as everything else they've come out with. However, I don't know that these shades are really that unique to shades that I already own. You know what I mean? They're unique to Tarte, but are they unique to my collection? And I don't think they are that unique enough that I would purchase it. And I don't know what the price is. The only way I would purchase this is if it came to Ulta and I got it free, like use my 20% off and use my points to get it for free. And I would just do that so I could try it out. I really haven't tried Tarte shadows much because they don't come out with palettes that interest me. So I haven't really tried that formula. So that is the only way I would try it, and I would be more trying it to try the formula of Tarte as opposed to getting these specific shades. But I am very excited that they are coming out with something more colorful and, you know, stepping out of their little neutral box. Good job. By the way, I feel like we've been seeing previews of this for, like, since I started this series on my channel. Because I remember there was one, and it was like, oh my gosh, they're going to have some colors. And then the next one they released was like that fairy neutral with a couple pinks in it. And then they released another neutral one, and then they released another neutral one. But I think that we saw a sneak peek of this a long time ago, and we've been waiting for this to come, and finally it's here. So kudos to you, Tarte. Glamlite Cosmetics has come out with the Kaliente palette. It just says that it is coming soon. Boy, is it beautiful. I love those color combinations. You have got some color stories of similar tones and colors, but then you also have some additional pops of colors. And that's beautiful. Beautiful. And then you just have a couple neutrals to be able to bring in there. And the colors are different than your standard colors. So you've got like guava, which is a, you know, kind of like a salmony coral. Oh, Pina Colada looks like a neutral shade. I wonder what color that is. Shouldn't that be yellow? Mango Mango, Mommy, Soul, Miami Vibes. I mean, they're obviously the names are fun, but the colors are also fun to those. I am definitely interested in this. I don't know what the price of Glamlite's palettes are. So this one, oh, this one was, I didn't even see this one. This one launched September 29th and it was $28. That is super pretty too. So that was a Miracle palette, which was a portion of the proceeds from that one goes to breast cancer awareness, the Suman G. Komen Foundation. I always like a company that gives back, especially an indie brand that's giving back, because you know they're not making as much as these huge big brands. But this one looks really pretty too. So Glamlite, all right, $28 for 12 shades, and 15 shades are in this, so it's probably going to be in the low 30s, I would guess. It a bit reminds me of the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss, but with different shades. I feel like it'd probably be a good one to pair with the Flamingo palette. So maybe I need it for like a sister palette to that one, right? The Stila Cosmetics Iridescent Vibes collection. So some iridescent highlighters and glitter and glows. Is that what they're called? Glitter eyeshadows. I don't think I really need that. I think I have enough shadows that give it iridescent, and I don't really wear iridescent on my shadows or do eyeshadow toppers that frequently that I would need that. Looks like it's available at Ulta for early access for platinum members. Available to everyone December 10th and December in stores. I do like their glitter and glow shadows, but I don't need an iridescent one. LOV Cosmetics with Hattis Schmidt. I probably said her name wrong. It looks like she is German, and perhaps this company is German as well. Is releasing. It is definitely written in German. I don't know what any of this says. So here's the palette. And first glance, it looks like something I'd be really interested in, but second glance, it looks like a lot of neutrals with a couple pops of blue, so I will not be adding that to the collection. They do look very beautiful though. Here's something else I don't think I'm getting. This is the Colourpop and Bretman Rock collection. I probably should know who that is, but I don't. And I'm okay with that. It is launching on the 9th, so it launched already. And, okay, so the Warm Tone palette, you know what that looks like. It looks like the Grandiose palette from Ace Beauté, that I'm about to get in my BoxyCharm box. And that was at one point on my possible wish list. So excited to get that. That hopefully is coming this week. And then the other one really looks like the Mar palette that they had, but I don't know. It is $12, and maybe if I see swatches of that blue one up close and they look like enough out-of-the-box blues from what I have, because to be quite honest, it is hard to find palettes with blue shades. I think I said that before. Around when the Hasina 2 palette was launching, and I was really excited to get that because of the blue shades in there, and it really didn't have as many blue shades as I wanted. And then I've got like my Certified Dynasty palette that's got some nice blue shades in there as well, but I don't really know if that's going on the wish list. Being $12, it will be easy to pop in my cart if I decide that I need it. I still need to get those Colourpop eyeliners. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the Super Shock shadows, and then the other ones are like potted glitters, which I don't really need either, so probably not picking up anything from that collection, but you never know. I may end up with the blue one. We'll just have to see. You know, it looks like only one of them is matte, so probably not. Alright, so Velvet 59, we talked about this company a while ago. They had a Balloon Baby palette. So now they are launching Paradise Princess. Coming soon. I don't know when. Here, she's swatching some of the things right here. Okay. Does that palette not look like perhaps a summer collection? I'm a bit confused why it is launching right now. Unless, like, you know, you're going on vacation because it's cold out, so you're going to a colder place, or a warmer place. That seems strange to me that that's launching now. That is not on my wish list right now because I do not need that right now. I don't know. Stuff is just not looking that interesting to me. Feature Cosmetics is coming out with a metallic liquid lipstick. I'm not super excited about metallic liquid lips right now, so I don't need any of that. And then a Melody palette, which actually does look kind of fun. But also very similar to things I already have in my collection, so I'm probably not going to pick that up. Oh, this is exciting. So Disney and Dose of Colors. Disney is collabing with everyone right now, right? Doesn't L'Oreal have something? And there's another company that has something with Disney for their whatever anniversary they're having. You know, now that I think about it, I don't follow Disney. I'm not Disney obsessed, but we did want to take the kids at one point. So we are taking them in December because it's the cheap time to go. But I wonder if there's going to be like really cool stuff going on because it's an anniversary year. Whatever that anniversary is. This releases November 12th. And I know I saw 90th. There you go. Mickey Mouse's 90th anniversary. So it's not Disney, it's Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse's 90th anniversary. However, Mickey Mouse pretty much is Disney, so definitely don't need that palette. That is about as plain Jane as it comes. I mean, you know, it's a standard. It's a standard eyeshadow palette, and my guess is it's not going to be cheap. Colors, neither Dose of Colors nor Disney are cheap. And then we've got some liquid lipsticks and some satin lips. So nothing from that is going on my wish list. If I'm going to get something... Oh, Colourpop was the other one that had the Disney thing. Duh. So Nars is coming out with a new Ignited eyeshadow palette, which is going to launch at Sephora on November 28th. It looks like 2 pictures have been released of this palette, and they look completely different. One looks like a warm tone palette, one looks like a cool tone palette. Purpley cool tone palette. Now, if it were the Purpley cool tone palette, it would intrigue me, but I would not spend $60 on it. Why does Nars launches right now like bore me to death? I don't know why, but they just are. Maybe because everything is so shimmery or boring. Maybe that's why. Fire Makeup showed this picture, and this looks more like what it's probably going to look like. So more of a pinky rose palette, which is what neither of the other pictures look like. Okay, where is that little guy? So this is going to be available the 26th, a highlight, a brush, and a bronzer. That is so cute. However, so not functional. Are you only going to get the highlight with that, is my question. Or only the bronzer with that. Now, you could swirl that for a pretty blush, but you're not going to get just the highlighter on your cheeks, and you're not getting just the bronzer to bronze. Or you're going to have a really pink contour, okay? So that's not on the wish list. I can't imagine what that price is. Probably $30. But it's super cute. Super cute. But pointless. Alright, so now we've got Milk Makeup. They are going all the way with the astrology theme. Okay, you can get tattoo star sign stamps. $12 each. Here you go with your astrology sign. Okay. I know I'm laughing at this, and I definitely don't need that in my life at all. But I do know that the whole stamp thing is going on right now. Some people are really into astrology signs. I am not one of them in either case. So it's a little comical to me. If that's your cup of tea, by all means, get that and rock it. Because I think that we can rock whatever we want to when it comes to makeup. So Certifeye has finally released what the Affinity palette is going to look like. Oh my gosh, you guys, so beautiful. What I love about this palette, and I know a lot of people are going to wish there were shimmers in it, and I do love a good shimmer, and Certifeye makes really good shimmers. What I love about this, even though it's all mattes, is there is such a great variety of mattes to use together. And I have recently become addicted to mattes. Look at how pretty the packaging is. So the outside says, as with any journey, who you travel with can be more important than your destination. I just love this brand. Look how pretty the inside is, like that rose gold around the shadows. I just think those shadows are beautiful. That is on my wish list. I cannot wait to pick it up. It does not say when it's going to be launching. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So excited. All right, the next thing we've got is Sigma has released the called Beauty Bird Dream Eye and Cheek palette. I mean, I wouldn't call it a cheek palette. It has 2 highlighters in it. It's a launch. It launched on the 9th, so it has launched already. There it is. That reminds me a lot of the Born to Run palette in terms of the color scheme, and both are a little too neutral for me. There are parts of this that look like a beautiful, colorful palette, but only if I could just get this little area right here, it may be on the wish list. Sure, I want to talk about this. It is BH Cosmetics is releasing a sister palette to the Zodiac palette, launching on November 22nd. So all we have is like this design right here. I can't wait to see what this is. All I hope is that there is a combination of mattes and shimmers, because they released their Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and then they released the real one that was all shimmers, and I don't need a total shimmer palette. So I hope this is a mix. The Zodiac palette was always kind of like, every time I shop at Ulta, I always look at it. If there's a BH Cosmetics sale at Ulta, I'll look at it, but I never end up putting it in my cart. So I am really interested to see what this one looks like. I don't know that I really need that in my collection right now. Like, I'm sitting in front of a super messy desk full of makeup that I've been working on trying. So I may not need that in my collection. I do have one more thing. It looks like The One. Lawless's first eyeshadow ever, named The One. I don't know who Lawless is. A person? Yes. I'm not really sure who all of this is. Lawless. Anyways, here are some snapshots of the palette. It looks like it's going to be really pretty, but also really neutral / orangey, pinky, like the Affinity palette that I want to get, so I am probably not going to pick this one up. I have no idea on prices or anything of this brand, because obviously this is the first thing coming out. So we shall see. Lots of things that I'm awaiting to see what they look like this week. Super excited to get that Affinity palette. Obviously I'm picking that up. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot wait to get the Lucious Luxe Cosmetics palette this week. I'm so excited. Can't wait to show you guys swatches for that. And I am like a giddy little kid at Christmas. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is there anything else on my wish list? Oh, maybe the Kaliente palette. That was that one right there. I mean, I may get the Tarte palette if I can get it for free, and that's the only way I would get it. Meaning I use my coupon and use my points to get it, not meaning that they're gonna send it to me. Yeah, so I think that's all. That's really all that needs to be on my wish list this week, because thank you guys so much for joining me for this week's new releases. Are they going on the wish list or not? It is because of you guys and that you are watching this and commenting and liking. I am sure that they are sending me this palette. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, give this video a thumbs up, put your notifications bell on, and be sure that you check back this week to see the swatches, tutorial, and first impressions of that Pretty Girls palette, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!